In Paris, we ate like locals, tourists, and total food snobs. From the most hyped spots to hidden neighbourhood gems, this Paris food tour was everything we were hungry for. We're in Paris.
If you can't tell from the Eiffel Tower behind us.
We're here for just a weekend and we've decided that this weekend is going to be a foodie weekend. So we have so many amazing French eats to try.
Yeah, we've been to Paris a few times before, so we're going to take it at a slower pace this time and just enjoy lots of shopping and enjoying the gastronomic delights that Paris has to offer.
We'll also mix in a few sites like the Eiffel Tower and a gallery or two. Let's go jump in. We wouldn't be exploring the Paris food scene without visiting a boulangerie. So we're on our way to Brigat, which is one of the top rated in Paris and luckily right near us here in Marais. So flaky and chocolatey and it's still a bit warm. I'm always on the hunt for a good Eiffel Tower viewpoint and I read about Port Debilly, which is where we are, and I have to say this view is pretty amazing. I mean, look at the Eiffel Tower.
And definitely not crowded either.
I know, it's the perfect photo spot.
So when we come to Paris, we always like to go to Relay's Entrecote for dinner, but we don't have time this time. So we've done the next best thing. We're getting the bread roll with the steak, the chips and sauce on it. It's our first stop of our little lunch adventure today, and this is probably the one that I'm most excited about. Definitely hit the spot for not being able to go to the actual restaurant. There's something about that sauce over the chips. It was just exactly what I felt like. And I'm a little bit full for our second stop now, but we're gonna have to fit in this delicious falafel wrap.
And are you going to confess about the extra side of chippies that you got?
Yeah, I did. I said the sauce over the chips is fantastic.
We're in the line for La Astu Falafel and it is so long, probably about 50 people deep, but we have been before and it is definitely worth the wait.
Just like last time with the spicy sauce on it. Perfect, delicious falafel. So flavoursome. We've got some eggplant in here, some cabbage, some cucumber, in a nice fluffy Lebanese wrap.
We walked off lunch with a slow meander up the Seine, soaking in the Parisian spring vibes. We then took a little detour to Notre Dame and then ended up at Pont Alexandre III, where the whole city seemed to be sitting on the riverbanks enjoying the sun. This was one of the highlights of the whole weekend. It was all very warm, vibey, and super French.
We're about to head into Petit Palais, which is meant to have an incredible courtyard. I'm really excited. Let's go check it out. We spent about an hour at the Petit Palais, wandering through the gallery and taking our time in the beautiful leafy courtyard. The sculpture gallery was the highlight for me. Quiet, light-filled, and full of Parisian character. And the best part? It was completely free.
Our next stop, Septime Wine Bar, was super cute. Candlelight, good vibes, and some really nice natural wine to kick off the evening. It was the perfect warm-up to dinner. If you go, just make sure to get there early because it fills up fast.
It was time for dinner at Carboni's and it did not disappoint. It was a 10 out of 10 meal. The place was beautiful with wooden paneling and candles setting the perfect date night vibe. We had vitello tonnato with fresh capers, ragu pasta, and their infamous cacio e pepe with a confit egg yolk, finishing with tiramisu. Then we headed downstairs to Soto, their speakeasy bar, for an after-dinner cocktail to top off the night. We're starting the day with a famous Parisian hot chocolate at none other than Carette. We're actually at the Place des Vosges, probably butchering
I'm not even going to try.
location because there's usually less of a line here. I'm so excited. I can't wait for a decadent breakfast.
A little chocolate sugar hit to start the morning for our day of adventure. Let's go check it out now. What a delicious little breakfast, but not one for the budget conscious though. It was 45 euros for a chocolate croissant, a cappuccino, some raspberries and strawberries, and the famous hot chocolate, but it was such a beautiful setting and a great way to start the day. We're now about to head into the Musée Jacquemart-André.
A little break from our food.
I'm sure we'll get some more food soon enough, but it's a beautiful building from the outside. I have no idea what to expect. Grace has booked this, so that I'm excited to go check it out.
Definitely book ahead. Last time I came here, there was like a 4 to 5 hour wait. Oh my gosh, that art collection and museum was incredible. It was owned by an art-obsessed couple, and you can certainly tell it is the perfect mix of a gallery and a home, and we were able to do it in about an hour. Definitely pop it on your visit list.
We're just about to get some sandwiches from Caractère de Cochon, I think it's called. A lovely French man behind us in the line said it is his favourite place in all of Paris to get a sandwich, so that made us extremely excited.
We've got one with truffle ham and then a hot ham one.
So a hot ham and then a cold sandwich as well. So we're going to try 2 different ones, but it smelled incredible in there with all the meats curing and cheese. Very excited.
For my baguette, I got something a little bit more traditional. I got some fresh ham, but infused with truffle, and it smells incredible with some manchego on a crunchy baguette. This looks divine. I cannot wait to take a bite. That is intoxicating. The truffle flavor is so strong. The baguette is so soft and crunchy at the same time, and it has incredible French butter in there. It doesn't get much better than this.
It looks so good. He put so much ham in it. It looks like it was like 500 grams of ham. So much.
Oh, it sounds crunchy. Shopping time in Marais. First stop at Officine Bully for some perfumed body oil. This shop is stunning. Definitely stop by.
We spent the afternoon wandering around Marais, checking out the shops, and in true French style, making a few wine pit stops. It was a perfect way to soak up the neighbourhood atmosphere.
We're on our way to dinner, but we're taking a quick pit stop here at Sacré-Cœur to enjoy the beautiful sunset. Some people think the best part of Sacré-Cœur is the church, but my favourite part is the dog park and seeing all the dogs in this little park here just run around having the most amazing time, enjoying amazing views over Paris.
It's time for dinner. We have a really amazing dinner booked. It is almost impossible to get in here. It's Les Arlots.
Yes, I was in charge of making the booking, and it took me like 10 days in a row of trying to call up during their lunch hour, and we finally got a booking, so hopefully it is worth all the effort. I am so ridiculously full, but the meal was amazing. We were so excited for the sausage, but the actual highlight of the meal was the calamari dish, which isn't always on there because they just go through like a daily specials menu. But that was absolutely incredible. Grace said it is the best meal she's ever had, which is a huge call.
And that's a wrap on our Paris foodie weekend. We ate our way through the city, explored some amazing cultural spots, and had a blast discovering new favourites along the way. From delicious food to stunning views and cozy wine bars, it was the perfect mix of everything we love about this city. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and until next time, à bientôt.